Huh? Oh, for real?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, you trying to look how you comping over there. Oh, man. We're going. Bless him up.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And here's Jackson on the option. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I had to make up my mind.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who could run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Black play the same way. Y'all run that clock.
Been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage.
That clock, I see.
In this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
We're scoreless after 1. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
The goal line.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll look to run with Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Brian will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Okay, I see you on here, Royal.
From the shotgun, Ryan escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Baby on Jack. Around that thing like Lamar Jackson.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right.
Get off me, little boy.
Catch is made.
Get off me, boy.
Into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Talking about Matt Ryan ain't gonna do nothing. Don't you talk about Matt Ryan. I done told you.
5 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front.
Who that back there giggling? Yeah, he get on these sticks too.
7-6.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Ravens 6. Sterling.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
See, can I give you your first L?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Give me that.
Trying here for Bryant.
Give me that.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back.
See, can I give you your first L?
The Falcon defense
has come on here talking about Matt Ryan. Hell wrong with you.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Give me that fine energy you give me.
He gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra
point
talk
about Matt Ryan.
And
learn today.
6.
Okay.
Sterling Hoff-Richter.
So
that's what talking about Matt Ryan.
Another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Hey.
They'll just sit on this one as their drive
Still
will
Matt
start
Ryan.
at the 25.
25-yard line.
Julio needed Matt Ryan throwing the ball.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
We get that first L of the day. Oh, come on.
He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
Oh, we hit him anyway.
Right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those
I promise you I got
backs for
something
the
to knock his socks off.
DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
That boy should have threw straight up the middle. Come here.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
No, sir.
But, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is
that should have been a pick.
They're so strong, but they're so lean they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive
I don't
end
want
is
to hear
supposed
that.
to be on every play.
We at your house.
So quickly, you're not sure where
We in
they're going to
Baltimore.
end up.
We ain't in Atlanta.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Oh, come here.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job.
Yeah, we gonna give you that. You better punt that thing.
Hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
You getting your first L today.
Down here, Sam Cook to punt it away.
You wanted this. You even called me.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Man, call me for this L.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
It got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going
that Matt Ryan, look at that.
Explosive
On the run.
38-yard pickup.
Falcons.
One-handed. You don't know nothing about Matty Ice. Yeah. Yeah. The homeboy ain't cheering for you now, is he?
They go play action with Ryan. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh boy, that fool been a catch. I shouldn't have jumped too soon. Oh, you talking now?
Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
Oh, now you want to talk. Let me get my ball right back. Yeah, for all that talk.
This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Better run these little 30 seconds out. Don't try to throw it.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Oh, did he fumble?
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
My boy say he's trying to score for halftime.
28 seconds to go in the first half.
Let me see some.
At the 28-yard line.
On second and a couple. Jackson.
Give me that.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it in
Matt Ryan.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there.
Not my cousin.
The pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses
You
that you're
wanted this
facing
smoke.
may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, you should have walked him up.
After the interception,
He beat over there.
This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He got 29 yards that time.
Look at Matt Ryan. Precision. Touchdown. Ty Gurley.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley.
Timeout.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Ty Gurley, that's why you got released. No push.
Half number 1.
At the 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Julio.
And this is caught for a
Julio to Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And
that's your new name, Matt Ryan.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah,
y'all so quiet over there now.
Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football
it's all good,
to the
man.
25.
You must have been your homeboy over there all day.
The Reagan offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see
try
a knee
that.
and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before
give me that.
Looking for
it might have been a pick, boy.
First down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion,
Rod said, what
this
up
is
down
likely
there?
the last play here of this first half.
Rod, Little rub.
Final play
Yeah, he be watching my YouTube. Come here, Jackson. Come here, Jackson. Get up, big boy.
They do. First half in the books.
Bro, he called me for this smoke.
NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 6.
And we welcome you back now alongside
He say he ain't won, lost all day.
Set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Falcons back
get on
to
it,
receive. They've
get
got the
ugly.
lead, and they'll get this football as the second
might be a
half gets
touchdown for a
underway.
play.
Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Boy, you make me line Matt Ryan up at receiver.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I thought I was playing.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
To number 2. 2 yards on the play. First down, Atlanta.
You see Matt Ryan, Rod? That pass.
They run out of the
Good
shotgun.
catch, Matt Ryan.
And he stopped immediately there.
He caught it with his hand.
No
bro.
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Bro, he ain't catch it
Sometimes
with
with
the
the
body.
running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No
Lamar
time to
Jackson
panic.
would never.
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one incomplete.
Watching the
Too
field.
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Got him frustrated, Lord.
And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Going for it. He ready to quit.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of...
No, don't quit, cuz. I'm finna kick a field goal.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Oh, yeah, right.
The tackle, he's got room to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
First down.
Prescott from the gun. Out to the right here to Wilson. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he finds his target, Schultz. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You're running, but I'm trying to warn you.
First down, Dallas.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
18 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
From the red zone now, Prescott steps away to his left. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
7. Falcons, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Ryan eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
Fuck that, right?
And throw there, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jalen Smith. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A second down throw for Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back to
get that ball back, Rod Daniels.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Why did you damn that?
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle of Mari Cooper. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Being under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
How the lineman move?
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. He's
Yes,
got his
sir.
man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Looking to throw. Prescott. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Darquez Denard there defensively.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man complete. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Not much there, only a yard. So we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
41-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good.
That nigga overthrew him.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Joe Lewis. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier. As this return for 6 points, so as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up. And also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
49-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And he's taken in by Hurst. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Ryan will throw again. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And his kick here is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Ryan looking deep for Julio. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The Falcons send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken around the 16. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
It certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action with Ryan. He'll buy some time right. he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. Able to take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan eluding the pressure right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and now it's third down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Third down and 20.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. From the gun, it's Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
The kickoff for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who is on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Prescott now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discredited.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a great return as he's out close to the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be sure. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. As he was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's back to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. Here's Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he is not going to reach.
That man was in the end zone.
A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point.
16.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Prescott here to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.